Hey everybody, I'm here to show you my Xbox 360 collection right now. I've shown you my Wii one, and I apologize for the bird in the background on that video. As you can hear, he's in the background, but he's in another room now, so it's a little bit better. But this here is my Xbox 360 collection, as you can probably see. I got 8 games. Now I want to make something perfectly clear. I know there's a lot of people out there in my family and friends that I know, and even people here on YouTube, that probably have more Xbox games and more Wii games than I do. I know that my young nephew and his family, my 7-year-old nephew and his family, have more Wii games than I do. The only problem is that they need to, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but they need to find the cases for the games, put the games back in the cases, and stack them separately to where they won't get messed up. But then again, you got a 7-year-old kid that likes to play the games all the time, so I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just trying to suggest. And, you know, what they need to do, honestly, is get one of those entertainment things. Little, I can't think of the name right now. Video or DVD stackers, or whatever you want to call them. Oh, DVD shelves, that's what it is, shelves. That's what they need. But anyway, I'm here to show you this. And again, like I said, I know a lot of people have more games, more Xbox games than I do. My 16-year-old nephew has more Xbox games, I will say that. But this is just, you know, part of my collection right here. Just what I have. Here's the thing, these are 8 games, but I actually have 9 Xbox 360 games. 9 of them. The 9th one is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And the reason it's not physically here is because I downloaded it. You know how they have the games on demand now? Well, I bought it and downloaded it through the games on demand. And I also have the variety pack with it, so now you have all this different areas to play in. So that counts as one, the Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. But let's take a look at what I else have physically. Let's start out with this game right here. This is the Xbox Live Arcade cartridge. As you can see, it's a little broken on top. But this came with, of course, anybody that knows, this came with the Xbox 360 and gives you an example of what you're going to be playing, of what the Xbox 360's graphics and stuff look like, so that's pretty cool. Nice little sample it is. May have to get a new case for it real soon, a new case for it real soon. Then here we have Street Fighter 4. I actually got this through pre-owned, at the Blockbuster that used to be here in my town. It plays very well. I haven't unlocked all the characters yet like my nephew has, because me and my mom bought him one too, and he was able to unlock everybody. So, but yeah, right there's the Street Fighter 4. I don't have Super Street Fighter 4 yet. I might get that, I don't know when. But probably through Games on Demand, I don't know. But it's right there, Street Fighter 4. Then here we have SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. This is my first venture of the SmackDown vs. Raw series, or now the WWE 12 series, or WWE series, period, into the 360. I was always getting them through the PS2, but now I got it through the 360, and the graphics are a lot better. You can tell that. It's really, really cool. And one of the things I've always done with this is I've always made sure to buy the newer, or always made sure to buy it new, not used or something like that. I don't know why, it's just my preference. But there we are, WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. Then here we have SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. As you can see right there, 2010. Again, bought it new as well. And it's pretty cool. So there's that one. Then here we have this is Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. I bought this, believe it or not, here's the thing. I rented this from Gamefly, but I didn't return it in time when I couldn't pay my monthly bill. So I ended up buying it along with Disney Sports Basketball. And then as my Blockbuster, and there's the thing right there that shows it. That's the Gamefly slipcase. And what happened is my town's Blockbuster was closing down, and it was selling everything. It was selling everything. So it even sold empty Xbox 360 cases. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to buy this. Print out this. I was going to print out the cover, download and print out the cover, put it into the cassette, and give it more of a Xbox 360 like feel. The one thing my nephew actually told me about this, my teenage nephew, is he said it looks more flea market than anything. So, he could be right about that, but still, you know, it's better than nothing. And you know, yeah, there it is. Then here we have UFC 2009 Undisputed. I haven't gotten 2010 yet. I'm probably going to get that maybe on Games on Demand, or maybe we get 2011. But I got this one day we were with my nephew, and I had the money, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to get it. So UFC right there is pretty cool. It's a real fun game. And then here we have SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. I got this almost about a year ago. Doesn't even feel like it, but it is. The game right now is in my Xbox 360 because it's one of the games I play a lot of. It's a fun game, a great addition. So yeah, it's really, really cool. It's really, really cool to play. The only problem I have with it, and hopefully they fix this, is the online deal. It's like the online deal seems to have a problem every time you try to download or look up any other creations done by people, and then probably try to download them or even upload your own. So hopefully they fix that for WWE 12. And then here's my more recent purchase, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's a fun game to play. I've actually beaten it several times and unlocked many different endings. The only thing is you got to strategize real well with it, because when you get to the end, if you get to the end, you get to Galactus, you got to make sure you use your most powerful fighters. In other words, maybe the Sentinel and the Hulk, and then use your fighter that's the weakest or is the smallest and can be easily defeated as your backup to try to probably get their ending. In other words, what I'm saying is when you play this and you already got the ending for Sentinel and Hulk and all that, then continually use Hulk and Sentinel, but use them to the point that if they get killed off, but you've weakened Galactus enough to possibly beat them, then bring in your smaller person that you haven't gotten the ending for, or bring in the character you haven't gotten an ending for. So, yeah. But that's my Xbox 360 collection. Again, I have 9 games. The other one was downloaded as a game on demand, which is Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. So there you go. Comment down below if you like. Tell me what you guys think. I'll talk to you later.